Welcome back, everybody. Part 2 of the Week 11 recap by Evolution Dynasty of the Tradition Forums TF. Brought to you this week by Skull. A little pinch is all you need, my friend. Just thought I'd have some fun, throwing some little fun stuff, and kind of get this thing going. I left off with Big Bear and his San Diego Aztec team, and like I said before, great job done by him. And you lost a tough game to TCU, but trust me, you can get it turned around. And like I said before in part 1, 2 wins away from 5 victories, my friend. Make it happen. I'm predicting you and Indy Ballin 5 victories this season. Okay? So here we go. Next up, the Commish. T2. He has the Rice Owls and has them absolutely going right now. He kind of had a rough beginning, kind of the same as I did at the start of the season, but he's really starting to get it turned around now with the Rice Owls. And he had Tulane this past week and won 31-19 in a fantastic effort done by T2. And Tulane drops to 1-9 on the season, and they will take on a very tall task. And Sox and Gators 10-0, UCF 19. So, and the Owls will take on East Carolina. So, I think if T2 needs to get a game report, he will need to go to Indy Ballin to kind of get a scouting report in East Carolina, because I mean, if East Carolina lost in triple overtime in that game, what it's going to be for the Rice Owls this week. It's going to be a tall game. ECU, even though they lost, they are 2-8, but they are fighting 2-8 team, as we have seen over the past this season. So we'll see from there. Rice did have, on the recruiting news for Rice, they did have 2 commits on their target list, and they got them, as they landed 2 3-star athletes. 3-star athletes to his school. And so a great job by T2, the commish, as he's got his Rice Owls now and even 500, 5-5. So great job there by T2. He's getting that program turned around fast. Next up is Louisiana Tech Bulldogs with Bob Jr. And I'll tell you, he's got quite a rest period, because last week he was off. This week, same thing. He is off again. So 2 weeks off in a row, no games. I'm sure Bob Jr. is going to have his team just drilled in practice this week. He is going to need it. But it's going to be quite a finish for him. He is 2-7 on the year right now, and looking to improve on that right now. And in recruiting news, Louisiana Tech landed 3 recruits this week: a 1-star, a 2-star, and a 3-star athlete. So great job by Bob Jr. For that. And you're looking good. I know that team's going to be plenty rested for the next week game, and that's a good thing. Kind of heals up those injuries in case you did have some injuries on the injury report. So we'll see from there. Best of luck to you on the rest of the season, my friend. Next up on the list, Colorado State Rams. Now, I would say probably next to Sox and Gators, who are 10-0 right now. I would say I'm very impressed with H22 and his Colorado State Rams. 9-2 on the year, and last week they won a tough game against BYU, 31-26 in that game, and it was quite a battle there. And so great win for H22 and his crew. And in recruiting news for him, he landed 2 prospects himself, both 3-star athletes, and so he got them into their school. So great job by H22. You are building quite a program. Both you and Sox and Gators are building quite programs for each other with your recruiting. It's just impressive what y'all done this season alone in the recruiting wars. So we'll see from there. This week they go to Laramie, Wyoming to battle the Wyoming Cowboys and Indy Colts 79. Indy Colts comes in that matchup 4-6 and looking for a win hard after a tough game loss to Semi 24 and his Rebels. So 8-22, better bring your A game, my friend, because Indy Colts is going to bring it, and it's going to be a tough game there. So best of luck to both of you gentlemen for this game. And last but not least, my Hawaii Warriors. And I'll tell you, like I said again, that game against UTEP was just a battle between me and RYTY 32. Just a battle. I had some chances in this game. At one point, with RYTY 32 up 14-7, he was driving again, trying to really punch that ticket and put this game out. Because trust me, the way this game was going, one more touchdown would have just ended it right there, and he got it. Well, actually, I got it, but I forced a fumble from his halfback and drove it down the field. I was facing a 4th and 3 play. I tried to go to my tight end, who just seemed to have Crisco on his hands and just let it slip off his fingertips. And then RYTY 32 just melted the clock on me. Nothing I could have done at that point. And like I said before, RYTY 32, fabulous game. Great job of playing that game. Both our defenses were absolutely tough. But I know what was the difference in this game, and it was your beef on that offensive line. They just devoured my Hawaii Warriors like nobody's business. So great job again this week, and I have a battle to I head back to my home of Hawaii as I prepare for San Jose State, and that will be a battle there. They come in the matchup 3-6, so that's going to be quite a game. Now the one thing I will let y'all know right now is right now I'm 5-4 on the year. I'm 1 win away from bowl eligibility, but the impressive thing is I'm 4-1 in conference play right now, and so that's quite a tall task, especially with Boise State being at the top. And trust me, that was a very tough game. I lost to them the previous week. So, because that was for outright first place battle for the WAC title. So, so right now I'm sitting in second place. And right now I just need to close out the rest of the season strong. I have one more tough battle ahead. I got Semi 24, UNLV Rebels. That will be my last user game of the season. And I hope to end it strong by getting a bowl bid. So I think it can be done. It's just a matter of when I become bowl eligible and see what bowl comes calling for my team. So it definitely won't be a BCS bowl, I can tell you that. But it'll be a bowl either way. So I'll be very happy with that. So as we go along, just to remind you, gentlemen, Week 12 is going right now, and the advance for that is Monday. Now, this is Saturday going into Sunday. According to my clock, it's Sunday already, 12:43 in the morning. So you have the rest of today and tomorrow and Monday. Morning, afternoon, and going into the evening. I will put this out to you, my friends. Get your games in hard. Get this thing done. I cannot stress it any more than that. If you're having to go in that Monday, oh my gosh, you better click on. If you're coming home from work, then you better click on and get your game in. I say 10 o'clock at the most, um, to finish up your game, because the advance is going to happen at 11. So don't anyone get left behind in this. Okay, gentlemen. I can't stress any more than that. Get your games in. Would be most important. Other than that, we have hit the road for another week. I've enjoyed it so far. I tell you, I've enjoyed doing this show. I've enjoyed doing the show since I've started with week 8, and now we're into week 12. So, and I can't wait to bring week 12. It's going to be fun. So, gentlemen, as I say again, get your games in, have fun, sim, play excellent sim ball, and as I've heard on other forums, no cheese, please. You know, if somebody asks you, do you want cheese on your burger? Say, hell no. You don't want any cheese in this league, and we certainly don't want that. So, gentlemen, have yourselves a great evening, and I will see you later.